Today, everyone, we are the Group 7 or by Mirror, and we'll be discussing Suneo's Furniture as our case study examination. Now, Alex Bayogan began Suneo's Furniture as a hobby. Initially, Alex would build custom furniture in his space for his friends and family. As word spread about his craftsmanship, he began taking orders. The hobby since evolved into a medium-sized business employing more than 50 workers. Over the years, increased demand has forced Alex to relocate several times, increase his sales force, expand his product line, and renovate Suneo's information system. And as the company began to grow, Alex organized into functional areas: manufacturing, sales, orders, accounting, and purchasing. Originally, manual information systems were used. However, as the business began to expand rapidly, a mini computer was installed to automate the application. In the beginning, a process-oriented approach was utilized. Each separate application had its own data files. The application automated the manual systems on which they were modeled to improve its information system. Suneo recently renovated its IS, resulting in a company-wide database and applications that work with the database. Suneo's computer-based applications are primarily in the accounting and financial areas. All applications have been built in-house, and when necessary, new information system staff is hired to support the expanding of the IS. Now, how did Teneo Furniture go about developing its information system?
With the medium-sized business that Alex has created now transitioning into a huge company, Sonea Furniture needed an efficient way to handle and take care of their data, as well to further improve their business company. Their way of developing their own information systems was just particularly fitting to their current position. Their decision to acquire a mini computer to automate their applications was a perfect idea due to their blooming business. Sonia Furniture at first used a process orienting approach. This process oriented approach is based on the comprehension that the procedure should be carefully planned and executed. The greater the planning, the finer the result will be in the procedure normally. Hence, it is predictable and that the outcome is always equally accomplished. They developed their applications in house because they had unique processing needs that are necessary for the system to be built in house. They must have also regarded their information systems as helping it achieve a competitive advantage. Enterprise
Enterprise-wide system.
system.
An enterprise-wide system are a large application software packages that support business processes, information flow, reporting, and data analysis in complex organization. A system application product for data processing, also known as SAP, is an enterprise-wide information system that provides a single data repository to increase data consistency, accuracy, and reduce maintenance. Enterprise-wide system enable businesses of all sizes to effectively balance their financial human resource sales, manufacturing, and delivery. The willingness of the enterprise-wide system structure to integrate knowledge within the organization has been a major advantage. Enterprise-wide system composed of seven features. These are finance and accounting, customer relationship management, supply chain, inventory management, manufacturing, personnel, and business intelligence.
Key skills for system analyst: critical thinking ability, strong problem solving capacity, high level written and verbal communication skills, project management skills, ability to work under pressure and to tight deadlines, and knowledge of data modeling and data visualization tools.
The types of information systems that are currently utilized at Sonea Furniture. The first is the Office Information System. Second is Transaction Processing System. The third is Management Information System. The fifth is the Decision Support System. And lastly, the Executive Support System.
So the diagram above illustrates Suneo Furniture's simple service system use card diagram. Now, before accessing the Suneo Furniture site, the customer or the actor one will first register. There is a login extension in registration that allows the user to input their account to purchase or track their order. After logging in, the user will then have access to the furniture catalog, which contains all the Suneo furniture items. When the user has decided what they want to buy, they will now go to the payment method, where they will be asked whether they want to pay via cash, on delivery, or another online payment platform. Following that, there is an extension called track order, which allows them to track their order after purchasing a certain piece of furniture. They can track whether the item is already shipped out or still preparing. So there is also customers feedback extension in furniture complete items. The user can provide feedback in order to improve the site and product. So the feedback will be sent to the admin who will combine it all and utilize it to improve the negative feedback. Lastly, they can also log out after using the Suneo Furniture website. With this system, the Suneo Furniture website will be a good website to purchase online.
So next is the data flow diagram of Suneo Furniture. Shown above in figure 2 is a level 0 data flow diagram that presents a broader explanation of how the information and order flows in the system of Suneo Business Furniture. The, the flow diagram is composed of the following elements, which is the first is the inventory database, which is an example of data store that is responsible of keeping all the safe, accessible by the store admins and owner of the certain research reason is adding, removing, editing, and or updating information record of their other supplies and orders. Next is the accounting process, which is responsible for checking, maintaining, and has control of the management of data into the store database and even with the manufacturer. Store management, this element is an example of a source that manages and multi plates the store and admin and owner. The element is responsible for receiving and sending data changes, requests, updating and displaying not only the orders in the catalog but as well as the certain information such as the supplies or the products in the catalog. Manufacturer element contains is responsible with the supplies of all the products offered and sold by Suneo Furniture Business. They create the product offered in Suneo Furniture Business. Ordering is a type of process wherein the client can send the request or ordering of the products offered by Suneo Furniture Business. Purchasing is a process that has a distinct information for the ordered product and contributing to the management of the store admin during the management of the sale orders. Client, these elements is a sync that applies a vital part of the information system of the business at is and it is responsible for different flow of the process on or data flows such as when buying a product, inquire regarding certain product information and order management. The part used in the data flow diagram are the following. The same client customers is the one that buys the product in the business which essentially starts the process of the data flow diagram of the business. The process, the ordering, this process is where ordering of the process takes place. The client of the customer order his order in the process. Next is the purchasing. This is wherein the client customer finalizes their order in the store and it processes the order of the client which then includes the procedure of the ordering and gives the client the order details and the receipt. Next is the accounting process, which the store staff examines the management of the data in the store. Next is the manufacturer. This is where the product is supplies or the product is being held and it will be produced in the order of the client or customer has ordered. It will send the product its receipt to the client or customer once the order is received. The source, the store, is where the flow of the process and data is associated and connected, which makes the business system run. And lastly, the data store inventory database. In this section is where all the data is being kept and secured for the business.
Now, lastly, we have here the ERD or the entity relationship diagram. Displayed in the screen right now illustrates the relationship of components of Suneo's furniture business. The first entity in the left is the client that reflects the customer's details, such as the client ID, which has the key tagging of PK, which means primary key, because this type of data is a certain to set of client details, then followed by the client's name, address, zip code, and contact number. And as of the system's cardinality, the customer may have zero or many orders. Now, the order details shows all possible information of an order may have, such as the order number, which has a tag of PK, considered as a primary key as well. And then moving forward to the order set client ID, which is a foreign key because this is the primary key of the client. Now, order count, product name, manufacturer or the price, and the product ID, which is a foreign key as well, because both the inventory and the accounting has these attributes. Now, an order may only be available to one and only customer. Now, the manufacturer produces the product supply, and it shows the list of details of a certain product may have, such as the name, address, and contact details. Now, moving forward to the shipping details, it has the orders tracking as its primary key. It has the shipping ID as a foreign key for the order. And the rest of the product name, product type, name, customer contact, address, zip code, number, ship date, shipping status, and the order cost. And now an order may have zero to many supplies in a manufacturer. Meanwhile, a product supply in the manufacturer may at least have one to many orders. Additionally, entities are shipping details and the accounting. Shipping details saves the and provides the records of the details required in order to ship the product successfully. Ordered product, meanwhile, the accounting entity holds the details regarding the order's details, its financial details, in which the store manages will be needing the contact in case some supplies for the product run out or needed to restock certain supplies in the store. Now, the inventory is the center of the diagram, for it becomes the important entity that keeps the details of the client's information and the order product. The procedure takes place in the entity relationship diagram that shows the process which the client places his order and then places the order of the client or customer into the inventory. After registering, the important details is required in the process. In the inventory checks that sends the data to the manufacturer of the product of the client. And now after confirming the order, it places it to the shipping, which then secures its details for the shipping process. Now, the accounting checks the financial situation of the system, like its supplies count, order count, revenue, item price, capital, and the accounts payable. Now, by the way, thanks for listening. And again, we are the group by Mirror.